Okay, everyone, hold up, stop everything, pause your game, lock in, because the new preview of Pokémon Horizons episode 86 is making me lose my mind. The preview revealed that Liko, Roy, and Uruto are heading to Blackthorn City in Johto, and obviously that's already amazing on its own, but then, the preview showed us a group of Dragon-type trainers wearing Lance's iconic outfit. I'm talking the full navy uniform, the red highlights, the elegant, flowing, legendary cape, like the cape, not some other similar cape, the exact cape that Lance the Dragon Master has. Dude, this is genuinely huge! This is the first ever direct reference in Pokémon Horizons to any character from Ash's anime. And it's not subtle, it's not a blink and you'll miss it kind of Easter egg. It's a straight up direct reference to a character who's so deeply tied into the original series. And I really can't fathom the fact that out of all of the hundreds of possible characters from Ash's anime that they could have possibly referenced first, they really chose Lance. My favorite character of all time. Dude! Genuinely, Lance has been my favourite fictional character for my entire life. I'm sure some of you guys can remember me yapping about Lance every single video in the Masters 8 arc, or maybe you've seen me yapping about him on Twitter every other day. It really does feel like the Horizons writers sat down and thought, do you know who deserves to be treated? Yeah, that random YouTuber guy who's been defending Horizons every week for 2 years. The YouTuber who actually stuck around after Ash left. Yeah, let's reward that guy. Let's give him Lance. I'm just kidding, obviously. I don't know, it does feel nice to invest like 2 years of my life into making videos about this anime, and then the first old character ever referenced is my favourite character of all time. That's a massive W, dude. But yeah, this is massive. Obviously, this doesn't mean that Ash Ketchum is confirmed to return or revealed to return, despite what some people will try and trick you into believing. So yeah, don't fall for any of that. But what it does mean is that the Horizons writers are finally starting to open the door to the old anime. The writers are finally getting more comfortable in acknowledging and referencing Ash's anime, and I really do think they handled it all in the best way possible. They gave Horizons 2 whole years to shine as its own thing. They did that without relying on or referencing any of Ash's stuff, and that allowed this series to build its own foundation, to build its own fan base, and to fully prove itself without relying on nostalgia. And now that they've achieved this, they can elevate the universe even more by bringing back older stuff that people love. I think that's amazing, dude. I really think this is going to be the beginning of even more references and continuity to Ash's anime. Maybe we'll see other characters and locations and storylines mentioned or cameoed in the future. Maybe old stuff will even begin returning too. Y'all know I'm praying for a Lance appearance in the next episode. If that happened, my head would actually explode, but in the best way possible. I've seen quite a few people saying, wait, isn't this actually a reference to Raihan or the Hammerlock gym trainers? Since they have similar outfits and they were all inspired by each other. And I've gotta say, with love, absolutely not. I'm sorry, but no. First of all, that outfit is way more associated with Lance than with anyone else. It's his signature look. If you showed any Pokemon fan that iconic outfit and asked them who it is, no one is saying Raihan. No one is saying, oh wow, it's definitely a reference to that one random Galar gym trainer. Absolutely not. They're all saying Lance, because that's who wore it first. That's who made it famous and iconic. And second of all, the cape. Raihan doesn't wear that cape. The Hammerlock gym trainers don't wear that cape. This is Lance's exact cape. You think the animators just accidentally gave him that same cape? No way, dude, it's intentional. It's clearly a reference to Lance. And thirdly, this part is key, these trainers are literally in Blackthorn City in Johto, also known as Lance's hometown, and the region where Lance is champion. If a group of young dragon-type trainers are walking around in Lance's outfit, in Lance's hometown, in Lance's region, there's no way that's a coincidence. They're clearly super fans of Lance, not Raihan or the Hammerlock gym, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was in the anime universe, I know for a fact I would be a part of their group. We don't only have the Lance super stand thing in common, but they're also wearing masks. So we have the no face reveal thing in common too. But yeah, I couldn't be more hyped for this episode, dude. This really is going to be the start of something big. Possibly the slow, steady reintroduction of Ash anime elements into the new anime. Real connections to Ash's world. I hope that's the case anyway. So what do you guys think? Do you think Lance is going to be mentioned or shown, and what kind of references to Ash's anime do you guys want to see in the future? Let me know in the comments below, and if you're excited like I am, then be sure to drop a like and maybe subscribe too. It really helps me out a ton, dude, especially because we're nearly at 140,000, our first milestone in so long. Come join our Discord server if you want to talk about the Pokemon anime with like-minded fans, and maybe consider becoming a channel member too if you really want to make my day. Make my day even more than it has been already made, because any day where I get to make a video about Lance is already the best day ever. I've got to give the biggest shout out ever to my amazing current channel members: Dowpals, Toten, Racco, Pokesan, Regular San, Juscadia, Jay, Shiny Charm, Blazing Shots, the Duff One, Not Mini. You guys are legends and I really appreciate you. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching and best wishes until we meet again!